Okay, week 7, lesson 1. I want to keep you moving forward with your caged chords. I also want to introduce you to a few more strumming patterns and just get you really thinking about the strumming and the counting. Alright? So, in exercise 1, we're going to do a strumming pattern that is counted this way. 1 and 3 and. Now, that last and's kind of out of place unless you play a second measure, and all of a sudden this pattern starts to roll. 1 and 3 and 1 and 3 and 1 and 3 and. Notice that when I count, I don't even say the numbers, or I don't say the 2 in this one because we're not playing beat 2, so I don't say it. I don't say the 4 in this example because we're not going to play that. I found that you want to get used to leaving out the ones you're not playing because they confuse you if you do say them. Alright? Alright, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and play this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 3 and 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 1. Okay? These patterns, as much as they are mental, where you have to count it, it's a physical thing. Just try to match this. You'll get it. Okay? A lot of times strumming patterns are just such an innate rhythmic thing in us that eventually, if you just keep working at it, you'll just match it whether you can count it or not. It's obviously very helpful to count it. Alright? Okay, exercise 2. Let's give it another try with a different pattern, alright? Just again, I'm having you work your chords. I want you to keep working on the caged chords as much as you can, alright? The strumming patterns as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 4 and 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 1. Okay, exercise 3. Here we go. This one, we have a quarter note and then a muted string, where basically I'm going to take my hand off the chord and just slap the strings. Here we go. 1, 3 and 4 and 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 1. Notice on this beat, I'm actually hitting the bass note of the chord on 1, and then the strumming on 3 and 4 and. Kind of similar to that 3/4 thing we did where we hit bass note and then some strums. Alright? Kind of a cool little strumming pattern.